Hey everyone, today I'll be presenting the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Okay, let's get started. The Book of the Dead, created between 1550 and 50 BC by the Egyptian priests and scribes, is one of the most important artifacts of the ancient Egyptian funerary tradition. Originally painted and illustrated on scrolls and often buried in tombs around thieves, and it served as a guidebook for the deceased as they journeyed through the afterlife. Today, many surviving manuscripts are housed in institutions and the British Museum, where they continue to captivate audiences with their artistry, symbolism, and spiritual depth. And the Egyptian Book of the Dead is 15 centimeters by 45 centimeters. Ancient Egypt is a civilization rooted along the Nile, deeply invested in the concepts of the afterlife and maintaining cosmic order. Within its culture, funerary texts played a crucial role. Priests and scribes carefully created scrolls filled with spells, instructions, and sacred imagery, meant to protect and guide the soul. The Book of the Dead is the most famous of these texts, functioning as a spiritual handbook designed to keep the deceased past divine, help the deceased past divine judgment, especially in the iconic weighing of the heart and achieve eternal life. However, the work's influ- yes, the work's influence extends far beyond its ancient origins, as it shapes modern interpretations of the afterlife, inspiring films, literature, and museum exhibits, even fantasy and media. The themes of moral testing and spiritual accountability remain applicable today. Interestingly, while modern society is often fixated on physical appearance, the Book of the Dead represents a very different standard. Worthiness is measured not by beauty but by the purity of one's heart. The light heart symbolizes integrity, compassion, and moral balance. However, there are conflicting viewpoints surrounding the text. Some people view the Book of the Dead as a profound religious guide filled with the ethical lessons, while others see it as mythology or symbolic storytelling. There are ongoing discussions about cultural representation and how ancient Egypt spiritually is depicted or appropriated in modern media. Overall, the Book of the Dead remains a powerful reminder of how ancient cultures sought meaning, morality, and guidance in the face of death, and how those questions still resonate with us today. Thank you for listening. And here's my recited lecture.